I've had family members who laughed when told them that I'm probably going to start my own business. And they're like, yeah, I mean, of course you're going to do that. And yeah, in the future, right? And I was like, no, it's going to happen very soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Pratyush and you're listening to the Underdog Protagonist. This podcast is for those who want to take ownership of their lives. Here I'm narrating a story of a major breakthrough that is yet to happen. Today I'm joined by Jayshree from Jay Design Studios and we are here to explore ways on how you can establish a successful design studio or agency for yourself. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Hi Jay, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So for the people who don't know you, can you just briefly explain like who you are and what you do?
So, hi, I'm Jayshree, and I run a small branding and identity design studio called J Design Studio. I'm based in Bangalore, India, and I'm on a mission to help fempreneurs who are running a business of their own. I specialize in creating personal brands for fempreneurs. I have worked with business coaches. I have also worked with lifestyle brands like restaurants and cafes and such. So that's the niche that I work with.
So I've been a designer myself for the last 6 years or so. Although I'm currently into a full-time job, I also like to know the know-hows of starting agency because I myself want to get into the agency space and establish a brand for myself. So in your opinion, what do you think is the right time for someone to start an agency?
Okay, so there are multiple factors involved in this sort of scenario. You need to consider a bunch of stuff before you actually move into, starting your own agency. And firstly, that is why do you want to start an agency? Why is it so important for you? And then do you have the bandwidth to do that? Like there is a lot of things that you'll have to let go, which is firstly the comfort of a salary. Then there is the comfort of other benefits that come with a job, like say insurance or something like that, like medical coverage. And there are so many more things that come along with a corporate job, and we are losing out on that. So is it completely worth it for you? So I stayed in the job that I did not hate this job of mine. They were very kind to me. I actually respect the job that I was part of in the very end. The job did a lot for me. I was an Amazonian. I was working in Amazon for more than 4 years. For the most part of that job, I think within the end of second year of working in Amazon, I realized that I want to start on my own. I did not want to continue working for others. I did not want to be this order taker who's just doing the exact work. There is no expansion of creativity. So that was a little frustrating for me. So I decided that I wanted to start on my own. But that decision itself was not enough. You need to be you need to be very certain in this decision for a very long time. Like, and then the rest of the 2 years I worked on actually saving up the money for it. You need to have this cushion money. I call this cushion money, so that it's enough that you don't have to worry about as soon as you get started in your business. You are not worrying that, oh my god, I need to start getting those clients. Where will I get them? So when that desperation starts happening in designers, they actually end up booking bad clients more than good clients. So for that reason itself, in order for us to do the comfortable thing, in order for us to do it right and in a way which is not really draining for us, because the job itself was draining, right? And if you want to start your own business, there has to be a reason that you are doing it for your own comfort. And for that comfort to happen, you have to be patient. So save up the money is the first thing I would say. Secondly, that decision to start your own agency has to be very clear, and it's a stubborn decision you have to be. I've had family members who laughed when told them that I'm probably going to start my own business, and they're like, "Yeah, I mean, of course you're going to do that, and yeah, in the future, right?" And I was like, "No, it's going to happen very soon," and so it has to be a very stubborn decision for yourself, and for that to happen, you need to know why you are doing this. For me, it was a time comfort that I had the full authority over my time. Nobody was telling me that within this hour you need to get this ready. That kind of pressure was not there. I have a kid of my own. I have a 1.5-year-old child, and I did not want to work in a setup where she's coming running to me and I'm saying that no, you have to go. I have a call. I want to be there and available for her. So these are the small things that were very big part of me deciding no, I want this. I definitely want this. And along with that, there is other factors, which is the skill, right? So wanting and the financial part could be like this basic crux, but if you're not skilled enough to do that, then it is really not going to make the effort worthwhile. So in the 2 years that when I decided, I was consuming content like a drug addict. Like I was fully immersed in videos from the future Christo. I was watching videos by Tony Robbins. I was learning about entrepreneurship, and it was almost like a whole new world was open for me. And I was learning how to run my business. I was reading books on business. I was reading books on creative business, and I had to learn. Right, it was a necessity at this point. Like in order for me to actually have any idea, and I come up from a background where everyone in my previous generations have only worked for others. Job is the ultimatum in our family ideology. So if I go and tell them that I'm starting a business of my own, there's this like sudden pushback. They are like, oh no, are you sure? Aren't businesses supposed to fail? They go in that direction, which is not helpful for us. So we needed to learn what is it that we have to do. So I went and consumed a lot of books and videos on how to run my business. And eventually, after that, only once I knew that I had enough savings, I was ready to quit, and I quit my job. Yeah. When my husband asked me, okay, let's say you don't get clients for 2, 3 years, what are you gonna do? I say, I'll release a product. I'll start releasing the product. I'll cater to the designers that are part of my community. And if that doesn't work, I will start creating artworks, and I will start creating catering to mothers who want to wear some good clothes. I had to have business ideas ready. My ABC had to be within entrepreneurship. So I was that mentally ready for my thing. If this doesn't work, this works. This doesn't work, and all of it was under this umbrella of business. I wanted to do design business. That was it.
Yeah, of course, definitely, definitely. There's a couple of pointers that I've noted. Summarizes your analogy of having a set plan before you step into the design business or agency business. It's that key. You should be prepared with plan A, B, C, and D before you jump into it, and you need to have a cushion of savings before you commit to the resolve, just because that it's not like in the couple of months starting into the business you will be the hero of the space, right? You will definitely have struggles getting clients. You will definitely have struggles, managing expenses. So it's great to have a separate source, or separate bucket, at least for your emergencies, to be ready for the period where you feel like the money that is coming in right now, it's not enough, right? There's always this cycle of continuous learning that you get from videos and other resources, right? And obviously that also goes along with the passion that you have for the business, because if there's no passion, you'll always get setbacks, right? And if there's no passion, then the setbacks will eventually make the downfall of your business. Along with that, you need to have skills for you to be able to keep your business sustaining, because you cannot run a business with only one skill. At the starting period, it's just you, right? It's only you who is getting into the space, and if you don't know things to manage yourself, you cannot rely upon other people to jump in during your problem period and help you out, because that is not going to happen. That is like a fairy tale for everyone. Yeah, I think this summarizes your part, right? And yeah, also the time factor. You need to allocate time for your personal and professional life separately, and you need to have a proper balance.
Yeah. Isn't that the main reason that most of us try to start us something of our own, so that we have that sort of this relaxed period where we get to do multiple things?
Thank you so much for sticking to the end. I hope you learned something from this episode. I'll leave Jay's link, socials, and website down in the description for you to go and check it out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care.